So I'm starting again with level number 1 and with step 1 and 2 and 3. So this one here on the outside. And for the belly band I have from these Zoju, I have here this from the 8x8, the train, and from the 12x12 here the back side of this one, this here. And I will have this train here on the top, and this is an 8-inch. Is this an 8-inch? I think I will measure to fit this. So we will first measure this one in the heights, and I will cut this a little shorter. Okay. The really last step will be that I will see, after all my design papers are glued in, how many space we have left, and maybe we can make some cutouts and do some more decoration on from these cutout sheets. But first I will see how thick this will be. So, did I need a fresh bottle? No, this is okay. This was the assembling of the album was not so easy for me because I followed a tutorial, and I did this, wow, a long time ago. And yeah, I don't know, it was not so easy for me. So I hope this will looks at the end really nice. This is for here. And this one, first step is to cut this in the same size as my decoration paper from the belly band. So, and now see, this is not so easy because normally I would never do the cover up front. So this will be really tricky for me, really tricky. So this is a nice fit for here, and I will have here also these writings shown. So that means I will cut the same size on here. This is also a nice fit. I like this. I really like this. So next step will be here the closure. I need some space, and for this I will use from the Velvet collection this one, and I will use here this upper part for the front. This will be from the Zoju collection, the back side of the train. For the back side and for the inside I will use these two solid papers. So I will start with measuring the heights of my two big sheets. I choose a light background here for these booklet, so that this will pops up a little bit more. But you can also turn this and do the darker one if you like. I like here these contrast a little bit more. For my closure. Yeah. So this I will put aside, and then we can go here to these two flaps, to these outside flaps. And for this I have here from Zoju Design these two sheets, and I will use the awl here on the left side and this part on the right side, so you get the full image shown in one step. Inside of here I will do this one here really as some photo spots, and I will see if I have some leftovers. So I will try to do one side more in a blue range, and the other side more in a purple one. Let me see how far we can go with all these leftovers. And here for the pocket, for the inside, I have some interactive picture mats. I did this off camera because this is again not something from my own mind. This is from Paper Phenomenon, and this she had a cutting guide, of course, and she has some tutorials for all these picture mats, and there is something like a copyright, so it's not allowed to teach this. It's not allowed to give you any measurements. So if you want to make something like this, and I could say it worth any penny to get this cutting guide, you have to go to her website. You will get the link from me, and I will give you the information which of the paper mats I use inside here of these tutorial. So this is for this side, and this is for the other side. And I think here I will put some solid cardstock. Maybe this gray. Or for the back side. No. Here I will put some gray cardstock, some solid one. So I think this looks nice, and I will do the same on the other side. For the next part, I have pre-cut all my papers, and I will start to decorate here my back side. And this is from the Velvet Dreams collection. This will be my background on here. So let me glue this down. And on the back side of this one here, I will glue this image, and this is also from the Velvet Dreams collection. frames. I have here 5 of an 8-inch strips for the front and the back, and I will do 2 frames on the front with these wooden, and the middle one here with these lighter one. Let me start to cut my strips in the perfect length. So I need 2 more, and these I will cut here for this side. This is for here, but before I glue this down, I will make there some marks and cut this in an angle. So I lay this here top and bottom. I line this up nicely on the corner, and then I make a mark here where these 2 edges meet each other. There I make a mark. And this I have to cut from the corner to that mark. And this goes on here. And we have here a nice frame. So I line this up nicely here on the corner, top the same, and then we can glue this down. Same on the other side, nicely in the corner, make some marks. And cut. again nicely in the corner, also on the top, and we can glue this down. And we have a really nice frame. Next one, again 2 of these strips. We will measure this for the long side. Did you see I make a mistake? This is for the back side. We have to do this one for the long side. So be aware. So these are my frames, and we have to do the inside of the frames. Let me put this aside. I have here pre-cut all the papers for my picture mats, and these are two images from the Zoju design, these two, I guess, yeah, and one is from the Velvet Dreams. So I have one for the front and a solid one for the back side. But before we can glue this down, I have here these little tabs. I cut this here with this die, and I have never used them, so I will see how this looks. And I try to glue this here centered in the middle. This is the small one. Or should I do this a little more up? Let me try this to glue this here more on the top part. This is only some design paper cardstock. I don't layered this on some black cardstock, so I draw here around and cheat a little with some black pen, and I will do the same. I will do the same to get here these black border. The rest will be covered up. So how does this look? I think this looks really pretty. Here you have space for a nice picture. Here inside you can put some pictures. Here you can put pictures, 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 pictures. And I will show you now here these two picture mats. And this is from Paper Phenomenon. These one sheet show off series of photo mats, and you have here some different designs, some different styles, and this is, I think I used the style number 1 and the style number 5. This is, I guess, number 5. We have here a closure, and then you can open this like this. Here we have a little tuck spot for some smaller tags, and we have here 2 flaps, and this one here folds like this. There you can journal on. Here you can slide in a picture. Here, this is for a picture. Here you can place a picture or you can journal on. This closes like this. And here inside is another tag, and this is a flippable tag like this, where you can place some more pictures. So this goes back inside of here, and this is for the left side pocket. I really can say that these $5, I think it was $5 that I have to pay for these cutting guide, really worth any cent you spent in this. So I highly recommend this for you to get these cutting guide. So, and this closes like this, and here on the right side, this is, I think, style number 1. We have here again such a string closure. We have here a nice tag. This is a flap, and this is kind of a shaker. I have inside of here some purple stars. Here you can place a picture. Here you have place for some pictures. And inside of here I have another nice picture mat. And this closes like this. And this goes around. Here we close this with a bow. And these tags hold everything close. So, and this is for here. So, this was the decoration for level number 1. So let's decorate level number 2. I need a little sip of coffee. I pre-cut all the design papers I want to have for this level. This will be later the closure. This comes at the end, and I will start from the inside to the outside. So here for this back side I will have this design paper. This is from the Velvet Dreams. So let me check that we don't interfere. I will cut this slightly smaller. This is slightly too big. I don't want to interfere into my fold lines. And this expandable pocket will be glued on here, and I do this a little bit more on the bottom because we can stuck here some tags inside. And to glue this on we do exactly the same as we did here to create these pockets. We will put the glue in the middle. So, and this we have let this dry, and then we can create here something for the inside. Maybe I will use here these things. I had to put this, make this a little smaller. This I have, or I have here's some tags we can put there inside. So, and now we are working here for the closure, and I did this here with a little depth so I can put something more thicker inside. Yeah, this looks really pretty. So we have here these 3 cardstock pieces. One measures 7.5 by 8.25, and we have to score at the 7.5 at a 1/2 inch. The next one is an 8.25 by 7 inch, and we have to score this at the 7 inch side at a 1/2 inch. And this one is a 6 5/8 by 8.25, and at the 6 5/8 we will score this at a 1/2 inch and at 5/8. So a 1/2 inch, a 1/2 inch, half inch, and at 5/8. Oh, I forget to cut another piece, and this is a 7.5 by 8.25. I forget one piece. We need 4. So, yeah. And then we will glue these all on top of each other. And we will create here a kind of a waterfall where we have lots of space for pictures. And this one here has a little gap, a 1/8 gap, and underneath I will do this level with a little interactivity. So now it looks like this. The decoration on here, on these levels, will be simple with some picture mats, with some solid cardstock. Here we make a nice decorative things, maybe some interactivity, I don't know. And the back side will be with some design paper. I will start here with this one, and I think I will start with the gray one. So let us do here 2 flips for 2 pictures, and this will be a 3 3/4 with a 1/2 inch, so a 4 1/4. 4 1/4. By 5 3/8. So yeah, then I will do 2 score lines. I will use here this hinge as my guide, and I will glue this on here. So here inside I made 2 belly bands, and this is a 1.5 in the width. The heights you can measure to fit this with here your with your base, and I glued this from the outside edge 1.5 to the inside. I glued this 2 down. So I made here these 2 cards with some paper clips. Maybe I will decorate them, I will see. And then we can go here on the outside. And on the outside I will do, what can I do? Definitely some cardstock, some design paper. I think I will use this one. Let me cut this in the perfect size. But I will do something on top of here. And or should I leave this? Let me try something. I will cut 2 pieces at 3 inch. Then I don't get lost of any of these images. Then let me make a 1/2 inch hinge. Then I will do another fold line at 3 inch. And I will cut this at 3 inch. Let me see. So this is 3 inch. So here we can do 2 flaps, one on the left and one on the right side, for some journaling or for some smaller pictures. I will round here the corners. And I think I will glue this from the top 3 of an 8. Yeah, 3 of an 8 is good. So let me make here a mark. 3 of an 8 and 3 of an 8. So this is the closure for level number 2. This goes inside of here. And then let me check. I have pre-cut all the papers I need for my base level, and we have to decorate here on the right side the inside of the cover. And for this I will do something special. I will try to do clear pockets for all here these embellishments and cards, and here I have a bunch of cutouts. I will probably use here and there with some decorations, and the rest will go inside of here, inside of a clear pocket, and inside of here with an envelope. So I am starting to decorate here these base, and we have to do here our closure booklet, and then we go on this. I will leave my camera on rolling, and this will be a fast forward, and I will start to decorate now. So this is the base level finished. I made here some waterfall picture mats on top and with a magnetic closure, and this closes like this, then this, and then this one, and it is still nicely full but not too full. That's perfect. And for this side I will do here a clear pocket. So this is my background paper. Let me distress this. Then I will use another one of these clear sheets, and first of all, how high will I have my pocket? I think a 3.5 is a good size. I think 4 is better, so I will cut this at 4 3/4 in the heights. So 4 3/4. Then we have to make some score lines. So on the short side I will score this at 3/4. And let me just make a quick check. Yeah. Then I will make another 3/4 score line on the long side. And then let me fold these score line on the long side. So this goes behind my pocket, and then I will measure where my next fold line has to be. So, and I always do a little scratch here. There is the next fold line. And this I will cut again for a 3/4 inch hinge. So I will cut here my corners, definitely. So then I will fold all my fold lines, and this is tricky. Let me grab a ruler. Where is my fold line? And there it is. Okay. And the last one, using my ruler for the fold line. And to glue this down, I will use double-sided tape. And I do this, the flaps facing to me. So, number one. Two. And the last one. So I try to have this as clean as possible on the inside. So then let me see if this fits. Yeah, this fits. Okay, then I will start with one of these hinges and I glue this on the back side. And the last one. And this is my clear pocket where I can put all these things inside, and when we put this out, nothing will interfere to this beautiful image. I will use on the corners here again some double-sided tape to glue this down because of the clear sheet of the plastic. So, and then I can glue this into my book. Goes on here. So, and this is the cover inside.